we got another problem for you. So, your three options, you have king b8, king b7, or king b6. You got some king moves. Choose wisely, and keep in mind, we've seen a theme in our previous problems that seemed to pop up a little bit. Boxing the king out. That's your hint. See if you can't make it work. And, okay, let's go ahead. Hopefully you paused your video. Now let's talk about some answers. If you chose king b7, you're trying to go on that straight line? Wrong. You can't do the straight line in king and pawn in games. There's always that extra special reason to not go in the straight line, is to box the other king out. Gave you the hint. You didn't listen. King b8. King b8 gets further away from the action, but it's going to end up with the same effect as king b7. So let's go ahead and knock these out, and then we're going to look at the true champ, the winner, king b6. That has very, very nice variations that are going to win the game. So, okay, king b7, Mr. Natural, the straightforward guy. King c3, king c6, and after king d4, we can't get the opposition starting to not look fun anymore. Okay, I'm getting your base pawn, but black is getting the very, very important pawn on f5, and now at his leisure, he can go and capture the e2 pawn, and no girl in this one. So coming back, we got king b8. Well, black's going to go about his life the same way. It's not the e2 pawn, which is the prize. It's the f5 pawn. So he's going straight for it, and we essentially get a transposition from the previous line. So, the main event, king b6. After king c3, king c5. Critical move, forcing the black king. Now, what move? Does it matter? Does it make a difference? We're going after the pawn. King c6. If king takes e2, we're the collector now. And yes, it's a girl. So, after king c6, strong defensive move by black here. King e3, because if you just go directly after the pawn, we've transposed with extra moves back to where we were before. So the proper play is king d5. Boxing, so after king f4, king e6, and you go, well, if I move my king, he's going to take on f5. Giving you one exclam for this one if you found it. e3, and after king takes e3. Yeah, it's a girl, and that's going to do it for that one.